Hope you guys are able to hear me and able to see the screen which I'm sharing, right? Please confirm from your end, guys.
Yes, Raju.
Did anyone join newly to the today who is not joined in yesterday class?
Yes, Priyadarshini Raju.
Okay. Remaining all got joined in the yesterday session, right? Okay, cool. So, yesterday we just recall the things what we discussed as the Priyadarshini joined today. Okay. So, yesterday we haven't discussed much more and we just discussed about the syllabus, what we are going to learn in our coming classes and the course timings, and we seen what are the benefits we are getting after completion of the course. These are the 3 points we discussed in the yesterday's class, Priyadarshini. So, first of all, let me share this document. Hope you have this document. Your institute will share you if you don't have. So you can ask your institute. They will share this document to you what the syllabus is going on it. Okay. So total we have 2 months of course. Total 8 weeks of course we have in this course. In week one and week two, we are going to discuss about the manual testing. Okay. So all these are theoretical projects on the week, concepts on the week one in the manual testing. In the week two, we have the practical concepts on the manual testing. One project will be there. That project will comes under the human resource management HR. Okay. The first week and second week indicates about the manual testing, and remaining 6 weeks we are going to discuss about the automation. Discuss about the automation. In week three and week four first class, we are going to discuss about the Java, and later we can discuss GitHub and TestNG framework, and we can discuss about resume preparation and how to apply for the jobs, and then we can discuss about the cucumber introduction, cucumber framework. Okay, at last in the final week we are going to discuss about the live project explanation. Okay, these are the some of the concepts what we are going to see in the total 8 weeks of course. And every day you guys will get a recording sessions. Okay, every day you guys will get the recording sessions by your institute. Okay, once you paid the fee, your institute people will create a group together to the people who is joined to the course, and communication will be happen through the group only, from institute and from me also, both communicated through WhatsApp only if there is any concerns. Okay, this is about the syllabus. And later, yesterday discussed the timings. The course timings are 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. only on weekdays. Only on weekdays. We don't have classes on the weekends. Okay, only on weekdays. We don't have classes on the weekends. Okay, so my plan is to take this batch from 8 to 9 after 1 week. Okay, mostly next week. First week of the manual testing course will be there at 7:30 to 8:30 only, and later next later week onwards we are going to shift the timing from 8 to 9, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. It would be great to all to join to the classes. 7:30 is too early, most of the people may not join. Okay, so what I did is we you guys are can join at the 8 to 9 a.m. 8 to 9 a.m. From later week onwards. For next week itself, we should have same timing 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Okay, these are the course timings, and these are the some of the tools which I told yesterday what we are going to learn in our course from automation side. Okay, so tool is Selenium, editor is Eclipse, programming knowledge is Java, and we have build tools. We are going to learn the Maven. We have version control system. VCS is nothing but version control system. Git we are going to learn, and next one is central repository system. GitHub we are going to learn, and we have frameworks. Two frameworks we are going to learn: TestNG and Cucumber. And project is about Swags Lab is one of the e-commerce application we are going to learn in our automation project. These are all the stuff what I explained. So here you can see the benefits or advantages of the course. Recording sessions for every class will be there, and mock interviews will be taken by the your institutes. And later we have well structured documents for the notes which I explained in the classes, and we are going to guide you how to prepare the resumes, not only in the India, so further out of the country, like on site in United States, Australia, Switzerland. in such a countries, Middle East countries, how can we prepare the resumes there? So the resume preparation will be completely different as compared with India. So we are going to discuss about that resume preparation, and we'll discuss how to apply for the jobs and how you get scheduled for interviews, and how can we search the openings in the companies. Okay, all these are the benefits and added advantages of the course what you guys are going to learn from the course. Clear? Okay, this is just overview about the yesterday's class, Priyadarshini. Hope you clear what I explained. If you have any doubts on this, you can ask me. If don't have, we'll
Yes,
move to the today concept.
Hello, Raju.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm from United States, and
Okay.
I think we are going half an hour ahead of you. So I think if it is 7:30 a.m. here, it is 8 p.m. here.
Okay.
So if you are going to change the time to 8 to 9, then um, timings will change here, and we need to think about it because we have family here, and we need to take care of that as well. So can you consider this? And so I just want to let you know.
Okay, you're not able to join at 8 o'clock, right? So it would be better if if it is only for 7:30 to 8:30. That's what you're telling, right?
Yes, yes, Raju. Yeah, right.
Okay, then we can continue with 7:30 to 8. I don't have any issue, so I can take it either 7:30 to 8:30 or else 8 to 9. I don't have any issue. So based on the count, we can go with. Okay, so
Okay, thank
we'll
you.
see. Okay, so any more doubts, guys? If not, we'll go with the today class. Today we are going to discuss about a software development life cycle. Okay, just in brief, we are going to discuss about what is meant by software development life cycle, how it is important. We'll see. May I go? Or else do you have any doubts? The people who joined recently, who is not yet joined in yesterday's class.
Yes, Raju.
Okay, good. So let's see the software development cycle. So let me open the paint before going to that. We'll explain in the paint about the software development life cycle. What is meant by software development life cycle? Software development life cycle is a process where we are going to start our process of developing a software to deploying to the customer. So here, let's assume that here is a client. Here is the client, reached the software company. Okay, let me take client, and this is the software company. Okay, okay. So the client will reach the software company regarding an application. So for example, he is the head of the Zomato application. So he want a app for the Zomato where we can order a food, where we can order a food. What this company will do is company will communicate with uh, a team. The team consists software architect, HR, business analyst will be there in that meet. Will be there in that meet. Software architect will be there. It will discuss which technology is suitable to develop this application. HRs will tell is the resource employees they present in our company is enough to start this project, or else do we need to recruit new employees. And next one is business analyst. He is the person who take the requirements from the client directly. Okay, he has some requirements, right? So we'll tell the life cycle now. So how that life cycle will start. So let me take this one. First, initially, we are going to start requirement gathering. Okay. First, we are going to take requirement gathering. So after that, what we are going to do? feasibility study. Once we gather the requirements, we are going to take a feasibility study. Once the feasibility study is done, we are going to start designing an application. Start designing an application. Once designing is done, we are going to develop an application. We are going to develop an application. Once development is done, we are going to start testing an application. Once testing is done, we are going to deploy that application into the live. We are going to deploy that application into the live. Once we deploy that application into the live, we have maintenance on that application. Okay, so let me write the points one by one now. First one is requirements gathering. Okay, next one is feasibility study, and next one is design. Next one is development, or else we can call it as a coding. Okay, next one is testing. Next one is deployment. We'll give an example, don't confuse. And next one is, what is the next one? Maintenance. Okay, this is the life cycle, guys. So let's assume, guys, do you have any doubt? Someone is unmuted. Hema.
No, 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 sir.
No, good. So here you can see that, sorry, not this. The flow will be like this from top to bottom, top to bottom. Okay. Okay, let's take an example. For example, let's take a construction example first, and later we can take it as another example. If we take a construction example, I am a builder. For example, I want to construct an apartment. I want to construct an apartment. What I have to do first? I will gather the requirements to construct that apartments, right? So we should have permission for that apartment, and we should have material for that apartment. We should have labor for that apartment. I have some requirements to start developing apartment. Is it or not?
Yes, Raju.
That is called requirement gathering. I will tell software example as well. First, let's see this non-IT example, construction. Okay, and later we are going to do the feasibility study. Once I have all the requirements, I have to start the study of the feasibility. So for example, I have it 400 square yards. In that 400 square yards, how many flats I can construct? If I take um, 3 flats for the floor, if I take 5 floors, it's going to be constructed 15 flats. If it is only 5 floors per 2 flats per floor, then we are going to construct only 10 flats. I have some feasibility, right? So based on the area what I have, that is called feasibility study. Now I have done with the requirements gathering, and I'm done with the feasibility study as well. So what I have to do now? What I have to do now? So once I am done with the feasibility study, I have start designing. I have the inputs of requirements and feasibility study. I reached the designer, civil designer, to get a design of the apartment, how it look like. How it look like. Initially, when you want to buy any flat which is under construction, they are going to show one design to us, how the elevation is look like of that apartment, and how the inside dimensions are there for our flats. Okay, we seen those design, right? That is called it as a prototype or design. Once the design is done, the builder start constructing the apartment. That is called it as a coding. Once starting construction is done, what they will do, the government people will come to that apartment and they will check whether that apartment is constructed as per their norms or not. That is called testing. Once it is done, they are going to deploy. Is nothing but the people who bought their flats will come and occupy their flats in that apartment. That is called deployment. Once they come to the apartment, they have some maintenance charges, right? So to manage the watchman and current bill, we have some other managements, right, in the flats. That is called it as a maintenance. Do you guys clear about the construction example?
Yes, Raju.
And coming to the IT example, the Zomato head came to my company and asked to develop a particular application for the Android and iOS. He is expecting an app. Okay. So what I did is, initially I collected a requirements with the help of the business analyst. Okay. Business analyst and PO, product owner. These are the two persons who is communicated with the clients to get the requirements clearly. Okay. They will get the requirements in the form of a document which is named as a customer requirement specification, CRS, customer requirement specification. We are going to see that document in detail on the further classes on Monday or Tuesday. So as of now, just remember that the customer will give CRS document to the company, where we see the requirements in that document. Once we got the document, we are going to check the feasibility. Is nothing but whether we are capable to do that project, whether the resource is enough to kickstart that project as of now, or else do we need to recruit more people, and financially that budget is enough for us to start or not. We are going to check all the feasibility of that particular new project. Once the feasibility is done, we are going to start designing the project. Is nothing but will do one Adobe Photoshop or else something. They can design the application as a prototype. Is nothing but it's not exist physically. They're just going to make a diagram through some design tools, and they will show to the client, this your app will looks like this. After construction, after coding is done, your app will be looks like with these colors. If you need any changes in the colors or else the feature alignment in that particular app, please let us know first. We are going to change in the design. Those are called it as a mock-ups. Those are called it as a mock-ups or blueprint of that particular app. That is called design. Once we are done with the design, we will send the design to the client. Okay. Once the client is given sign off or else the client said, okay, is it enough for me? Then we are going to start doing the coding. Then we are going to start doing the coding is nothing but start developing an application app. Okay. Once app development is done, the testers will come up to the picture. Our main key role is starts from here. Testers will start testing and they will check the behavior, expected behavior. They will compare expected behavior with a actual behavior. They will compare expected behavior with a actual behavior. Okay. Once the testing is done, so far that app which we developer is there in our local system. No one will see outside our company. The people who is surround our company can see it, that can access that app in our local system, but we can't access that outside the company, right? So once the deployment is done, it can be accessible in the Play Store and App Store. Everyone in the public can access it. Once the deployment is done, there will be a maintenance. For example, after deploying the product, after 2 months, the client want to change a new color to that particular home page, or else the customer want to change a new feature. Again, they have to reach out to that software company for the maintenance to do the changes in that particular app. Okay. This is called an example for the software development lifecycle. Hope you guys are clear on IT example as well. Pridarshini, Sandeep, Ramaya, Jaya, Hema, Adya.
Yes, Raju.
If you have any doubts or any concerns, you can ask me your doubts, guys. Don't be silent. Okay. If you are asking the doubts, then only we'll get it right. I have given two
Yes,
examples.
Raju.
One is in the IT point of view, and one is in the construction point of view. The people who is not aware about the IT applications.
Hello, Raju.
Yes, Ramaya, go ahead.
Mm. You told me after completion of testing, you that product going to the deployment, right?
Yes, yes.
Who will deploy the code to the uh,
DevOps team. There will be a DevOps team. They can act between the testers and developers. Okay, so they will deploy that code into the live.
okay, okay, thank you.
Any more doubts, guys? If not, we'll close the session for the day. That's it for the today software development life cycle. From Monday, we are going to start a concepts, real examples. There we can see this is the material of the manual testing. Here the material is looks like this. Concepts will be there, and then we have question and answer. Question and answer. We have like this material, very good material we have in the manual testing. Okay, if you see this one, first we are going to see this is the syllabus we are going to cover. First, we are going to see the manual testing introduction, and then we'll see the software development lifecycle we see in today class. Right? We'll explain it again on the Monday or Tuesday. SDLC and models. We have four models. We have four models. We have in the SDLC, iteration model, V model, Agile model, spiral model. Now the market is using Agile model, but still I'm going to explain the previous models as well. It may be helpful for your future waterfall model. Okay, these things we are going to discuss in the tomorrow class, Monday class. Okay, so these are total 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 concepts we have in the week one. So we are going to discuss about the first one and second one in the Monday, and next we're doing the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, we are going to close these theoretical parts in the first week itself. Okay, any more doubts? If not, please let me know, guys. We'll close the session and we'll meet at Monday. Please confirm, guys. Do you have any doubts or concerns?
Raju, you can continue the class on Saturday also so that we can complete as soon as possible, right?
Will this?
Hello?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Hama, as you are asking that to continue the classes on the weekend, it's not a
Yes.
problem for me to continue the classes on the weekend, but not all the students are not joined from the IT background. Few people may don't get any time to join on the weekend. And one major feedback I have taken from the students is if I actually for the previous batches, last batch I haven't taken the classes on the weekend. The
Mm.
previous all batches I have taken the classes on the weekend. Most of the students
Okay.
given the feedback that if I take the classes on the feedback, they don't get enough time to practice on the weekends because the people who join the course are occupied with their works on the weekdays. There may be personal reasons, it may be they are homemakers, or else if they may are working on any company, they don't get enough time to practice on the weekdays, right? So if I give time in the weekends, they can manage their personal work in the weekends, and they can give at least 1 to 1.5 hour time to practice the things which I explained on the weekdays. Okay, so I don't have any problem to take the classes on the weekends, but my suggestion is to don't go with the weekend classes. Okay, because up
Okay,
to
okay,
manual
Raju.
testing it is fine. Up to manual testing it is fine, but coming to the automation testing, you may not get enough time to practice.
Okay, Raju.
Okay, so don't
Okay.
consider that weekend classes. Okay, please try to avoid the weekend classes and go with the weekday classes and practice those classes on the weekends. Okay,
Okay, Raju.
any more doubt, concerns? If not, we'll close the session for the day, guys. So happy weekend. So thank you all. Have a nice day.